Hey y'all. Hey, I want to tell you something here. Okay? First of all, when you have God and you're born of God, you should know you're a son of him, right? I know it's a very sensitive subject. Okay? The whole Bible is very sensitive, but it's strong. It's mysterious, right? You see, it's very simple. See, his new Ten Commandments or top commandments is to love each other. Now, if you are a son of God, right, you should know that you no longer are trying to be sinful, right? So therefore, yes, we make mistakes, but mistakes are different than sin. We're not perfect. Ain't nobody perfect. We might have our slip-ups, but does that make us sin? That's why he said, which one's easier? Forgive a sin or get up and walk and try not to do it again? But be apologetic by following his commandments. Love each other. When you operate in love, how can that be vomit? If you operate in the truth, it's in the Bible. So, would you rather continue to say that you're a sin? That makes people, that word sin is bad. It's not good. Sin is of lawlessness. That's what the Antichrist is about. That's what the devil is about. You're not him. If you're of God, you would say you're not a sin. You may make mistakes, but you're not of sin. You're not of the devil. There's a difference between mistakes and there's between sinning. Sinning is going against the grain, which is God. Going against the purpose of love. Going against, it's all hatred. Because then you wonder why, but it doesn't give you excuse to do mistakes, because it won't be a mistake if you keep doing it over and over again. It's like putting your hand on a stove top. You learn your lesson, right? So therefore, you know what I'm saying, once it's very hot, you're not going to keep putting your hand on the stove, right? So it's like, okay, a mistake and a sin. The sin is you burn your hand, letting it burn, destroying the temple or the body, just letting it go because you're doing out of hate. But if you make a mistake and you slip up and stub your toe, move on. You know what I'm saying? Brush it off. You know what I'm saying? It's like that. Why make yourself hard on yourself? You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that. Let the day flow. Like he said, don't worry about what's tomorrow or whatever case may be. Worry about living in the now. So when I speak about this truth, it's in John. You know what I'm saying? And I'll tell you that. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm saying is, but how can it be vomit if it's coming from the truth? If it's coming out the instruction manual, basic instructions before leaving earth, how is that love vomit? How can you say that love's vomit? You see, it's not. You have to love one another. Stop tearing down each other and do it out of love. If you do it out of love, you won't have to worry about saying, oh, you sin this, you sin that. No, people make mistakes. Okay? Yeah, you made a mistake, but you still love, but don't try to do it again. Pick each other up. But when you call the next person sin, that makes you sin because you're condemning that person. And sin is of the devil. We're supposed to be children's sons and daughters of God. You get what I mean? I'm just saying, can I get an amen?